And we're back. Tell me your problems, episode 138. So good to see you guys again. Oh, we already got somebody in chat. What's up, Israel? How you doing, buddy? I fixed my hair. Very excited in terms of gym accomplishments. It is 1:30 in the afternoon Belgian time right now, and this morning I actually was able to hit not one but two personal records, so-called PRs in the gym. So I hit a 130 kg deadlift. I'm aware that's not that much for an advanced lifter, but I have not started deadlifting until about, I want to say, 6 months, a year ago, due to my lower body never being on full strength again due to the amputation and my lower left leg being harvested for my jaw. So, long story short, I'm now focusing more on deadlifts and core strength. So, I hit a PR with that and also chest thrust, where I hit 160 kgs for about 6 reps. You can watch these PRs on my YouTube story, actually. So, all you need to do is there's like on YouTube, if you click on my head with the red circle around it, you can see my PRs if you give it down. And if you don't, that's cool and fine as well. So, more on the fitness thing. I have been struggling so much with my health. I've been taking a ton of antibiotics and I've had surgeries upon surgeries upon surgeries. And it took me a good 2 months to finally bounce back. So that's what I've been doing in the last 2 months, just trying to get healthy again in terms of like where I'm at physically. And finally, I'm tapping back in to that real raw strength, that power, that energy that I used to have that just wasn't there anymore. Antibiotics, man, they will mess you up. Trust me. And if you can avoid antibiotics, do so at all costs. That's all I'm going to tell you about that. But again, we're back now. Do you drink veggie smoothies? What I'll do is in the mornings, I'll make smoothies myself with spinach, oats, banana, some vegan protein powder, some almond milk. So that's what I'll do. Yes, spinach is a very underrated and essential vegetable. Very very good. I feel like the camera is a little bit high. I think this is better. All right, so we have 6 people in the building. You may or may not know the concept of these live sessions. You basically get to come in and share whatever is going on with you, whatever you feel like talking about, and what you could potentially need some guidance, some mentorship, some support on. And I'll do my best to provide that to you. What's up, Deanna? How was the festival? The festival was good, man. Let me talk about the festival. So I went there by myself. Yes, I went to a big dance festival by myself. Why? Multiple reasons. I Most of my friends in the area didn't want to go, and I've never, I've always felt like if you want to do something, if you want to go somewhere, even if your friends don't want to go, like that shouldn't stop you. And that's something that I've preached ad nauseum to my clients as well with my coaching. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like, dude, you talk the talk, now you got to walk the walk. So I was kind of confronted with my own, you know, beliefs. And I said, well, guess I got to go by myself. The festival is called Legacy Festival in Belgium. It's quite big. It's really nice. It's on a beach with water and everything. It's amazing. So I went to the festival by myself, and it was just amazing. I'm not gonna lie. The first hour was awkward. Like you arrive, you're dead ass sober, you're looking around, and it's like, ah, shit. I got nobody to hang with. But you just gotta mentally put yourself over that. You got to get rid of this notion that everyone is watching you and everyone is looking at you being alone. That's just something you have to like quickly mentally just leave behind. And then it was such a joy for me to once again look at people and spectate people and their behavior. At these dance festivals, a lot of people take drugs, so that caused for some very interesting scenes. I saw this one couple. She was a very beautiful woman, and I saw her with her boyfriend, and it was so telling. It was so funny because they clearly had both taken a pill or plural pills. I don't know. Like you can tell for those who are not in the know when someone is clenching their jaw and they keep like chewing even though there's no food in their mouth. Like that's a very easy tell. With to see if somebody took ecstasy and or MDMA, and their eyes are just like like this. And it was so funny because, well, funny maybe is not the right word, but interesting. She was loving it. She was in her flow, in her vibe. She was feeling sexy and doing her thing, smiling. And he was just sweating bullets. Like he was there petrified. I could tell just by looking into his eyes, his energy, everything. He was just like, I could tell that it was definitely her idea to take the pills. I'm just assuming, obviously. I could tell that he was also very self conscious about the fact that he had a very beautiful girlfriend next to him and that he was like, maybe not up to par with her. And for sure, she was getting a lot of attention from people around her. And he was just like, fuck, fuck. But when you take a pill, obviously, it's hard to act normal and to, maintain your composure and confidence. And she kept trying to like put him at ease by hugging him and kissing him, caressing his face, and he was just. I think he was counting down the seconds to go home, but this was early on the festival, so I know that he, homeboy had a rough night, and that's just like those things. That's what I love, about going to people and just watching these things. What's up, Mozin? What's up, Lonely Bloke? Mexico in the house. ¿Qué tal, Mexico? ¿Cómo estás, mi gente? Do you like to have black hair or blonde hair? Well, I got blonde hair, so I'm rolling with it. If I had black hair, my skin is too white for that. I would look like an emo. What festival? Where were you born? Belgium. What's up, Quiche? Hey man, I had OCD, intrusive thoughts about things I don't want it. It was extremely difficult. I beat it. I believe having normal feeling like happy, sad, depressed, there's a blessing because they make us. Absolutely. It's always better to feel a little bit too much than to feel nothing at all. Yes, I am vaxxed. Absolutely. Double jabbed. What's up, Dre? Good morning, Viking. Thank you, Jaguar. Papuna. I'm an okay looking dude. I'm getting friend zoned all my life. I'm in my mid 30s and already time to get a wife. I saw a girl I like. We drank beer, hugged, and she went to Germany. Why do you think you're getting friend zoned? Give me some more information on that. I think that you just need to be more direct and clear in your intentions. I think you're possibly getting friend zoned because you are acting like a friend. Yeah. Also, man, are you looking for love? Are you looking for a girl, a wife, or do you just feel like you have to because you're in your mid 30s and your culture or surroundings expect that of you? What is more important for you to have in life, freedom or safety? It's a good one. I mean, I can't really pick. I want both. You know, safety means nothing if you're not free. You're safe in prison basically. If they put you in a holding cell by yourself, you're going to be safe, but that's not what you want, is it? Long time no see. What's up, CA? How you doing, Carl? Shout out to the UK, man. Hope life has been treating you better nowadays. Anyway, so what's your favorite places in Antwerp? Oh man, Hutsat, the south part, the Automatic, the Automatic. That's about it. I don't go there that much. I lost my beautiful son Joshua nearly 2 years ago. I truly can't breathe without him. Wow, Jade, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm really sorry, and I'm happy that you found a safe place in my chat to express that. So no words that I say can make up for the loss of the child. And really, I've never experienced the loss of the child, so I can't really, I can't even imagine really. I just hope that you can find some type of way to move on with your life, and to understand that your son lives on through your actions every day, that how you treat people by how you treat yourself, and ask yourself what your son would have wanted, for you, if he wanted you to be happy or sad. And I think evidently he would want you to be happy. So I would just try to like live your life in purpose of honoring him by continuously mourning him, by continuing to be sad for your son's loss. You're not doing anyone any favors, not him, not yourself. And even though I can't fathom what you're going through, I hope that you can find it in your heart. You can find the strength to try and move on. I would just try to have, if you can have one good day a week, start with trying to have a couple of good, like a couple of good hours. String together what you can. So about the festival, other things that I've noted is that um, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like most people, what I've noticed in Belgium is most people really don't take care of themselves. And I'm gonna be careful talking about this. I don't want to, body shame, fat shame, all this stuff. But I don't know, man. I understand that I'm very extreme when it comes to taking care of my body and my fitness and my training, but it's just wild to me how the average, 30 plus year old people in Belgium are just ridiculously out of shape. So much obesity, so many people with overweight, and just like you can tell poor diet choices. And that really just like I got this like thing in my head when I was there, because we used to people in Europe always used to kind of look at America. Like America was always infamous for having an incredibly overweight, society. Just like the people in America are probably some of the fattest in the world. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Again, not trying to offend no one, but I think I'm just being honest here. And that really has shifted. Like I think that Europe has definitely caught up. Europe has definitely caught up from what I saw yesterday, and that kind of that worries me, man. That worries me to see people. I guess things are just it's getting easier and easier to just have shitty food delivered to your doorstep. I'm very against any type of food delivery app. So Uber Eats or what is it called, the other one? Um, well, I'm blind. It doesn't matter. There's a few of these. Deliveroo, that's the one. I'm very against that. Like no one should ever be that lazy that they can't even, like if you're gonna go and eat out, at least go and leave your place to go and eat out. Like don't have it delivered to your door and then eat it in your sofa like a pig. Like come on, at least go and take the mandatory walk or like get on your bike to go and pick up the food. I just feel like that's something that you never under any circumstance should use food delivery apps. That's my opinion, man. You're truly a beautiful, caring soul. Well, Jade, I don't know about that, but I do care about you because I feel very sorry to hear that you lost your son. What's up, Lois? She knows I like her for 3 or 4 years. When we met up, I directly told her she was the only girl I wanted to be with all my life. I suggested I don't have macho man vibes. I have just nice guy reputations. I mean, Papuna official. I mean, this is not a dating channel or a pickup artist channel, but you should never tell a girl that you want to be with her for the rest of your life the first time. It just reeks of desperation, man. Like, you should never tell a girl that you love her too quick either. Life is not a Disney movie, man. Girls are kind of like the same as men in that regard. Like, they don't want the easiest option. They don't want the most available option. Like, people like to have this notion that they've maxed out their potential in terms of their partner and who they date. That's just the way it is. If you are with someone, living with someone, in a relationship with someone, and you feel like you could have done better, then it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. Like people just have to kind of feel like, oh man, this is the best that I could have done, so I'm gonna secure this person for me. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. So if you make yourself too available, if you fall at their feet, then you're gonna come across extremely unattractive. I'm not telling you to play the game, but just be a little bit less open about that. Like I know I told you to be direct about your intentions, but you should do it more in the sense like, look, I'm not trying to be your friend, I'm trying to date you. There's a big difference between saying I'm trying to date you and between saying I would die for you. I want to be your everything. Like, don't do that. That's unattractive. I don't know how to turn off the I don't give a fuck switch. I got so used to being disliked. I love it because it motivates me. And now when people do like me, I don't know how to deal with it. CA, you built up a wall, man. You've built up a wall. You're expecting people to, dislike you. And then when they like you, it's like, what the fuck? Red alert, red alert. The fuck is going on? So you need to let people in, man. You need to learn how to let people in. And when someone says something nice to you, like accept it for what it is. Don't be ready and be willing to have your heart broken. That's what I would say, man. You cannot get anything in life without taking chances. And when it comes to love and life and people, you have to take chances. You have to be willing to get your heart broken over and over again in order for you to get what you want. You can't play it safe. You can't. It's like me doing YouTube videos. If I'm going to make videos only talking about safe topics, no one's going to watch. I had to make videos talking about not having sex for 4 years. I had to make videos talking about being depressed and not being able to get over my ex and things like that. Like, people will only reward it when you open up and take chances. And I've got ridiculed for it. I've got clowned, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, man. You have to be willing to take chances over and over again. The day that you stop putting it all out there on the line, you're gonna get nothing in return. To have discipline in your food intake is insanely hard. Most people can't do it. Yeah, I know. I'm from Antwerp. I'm quite a new subscriber, and I didn't know you're from Belgium. Nice to meet you. What's up, Debo? How are you today? I can't tell if you're a man or a woman. You have long hair. Picture is very small. My apologies. But ik wens je een hele mooie dag in Antwerpen. En de zon schijnt, dus ik hoop dat je een mooie namiddag gaat hebben. Lois Romer, I started a new job today. I'm very happy. Congratulations, Lois. Who's your favorite celebrity? I guess I like Christian Bale just because I like his movies. I like Christian Bale. Who else, man? Who's my favorite celebrity? Who else do I like? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really spend much time thinking about celebrities like that. When I'm in Ukraine, Poland, there's almost no overweight people compared to here in Denmark. It's true. It's true. People in the Eastern European countries are very much in shape. That is true. I've been traveling every month, 1 week every month before Corona. Good, Janus. My problem is that I'm afraid to take chances. I'm terrified of it. Why, chimp? Why? What do you think? What is the worst case scenario for you that could happen when you take chances? Good morning, Big O. I hope your day is filled with blessings and positivity. Thank you, number. Oh, sorry, dirt. Thank you, Will Howard. I appreciate that. I got off to a beautiful day already. I got 2 clients after this. I'm feeling productive, so I am on it. Dido, Dedera, goed weer. Heel mooi weer, Dedera. Absoluut prachtig weer. De beste 2 weken die we hebben gehad in België. Dus geniet ervan. Want binnen een maand is het terug winter voor 7 maanden. Prachtig. Yeah, there's a problem for all people. They stay in their comfort zone. Their whole life have too much fear. Take risks. Keep that in mind, man. Thank you. Keep up the good work. CA, I'm trying, man. I could fuck up and my life could end in bad ends. Well, newsflash, buddy, your life is going to end anyway, all right? So you might even be dead by this time next week, first of all. You have no guarantees, all right? So stop living your life as if it's an Excel file and you have this infinite amount of time. Because you don't, before you know it, you're in the hospital with your jaw sawed off, listening to a tube, yelling on YouTube, all jokes aside, though, man, like there's not much to fuck up because right now you don't have a life because you're not taking chances. You're being boring. You're being standard, uninspiring. You're being one of a million. Nothing special about you. So what is there to fuck up? Come on, man. You know I'm right. You know it. Take a chance. Jump off the deep end. Nothing's gonna happen. The world is not gonna. The earth is not gonna open up and swallow you whole. Stan, I had a great weekend with my girlfriend I've been with for 4 months, which unfortunately ended in a tense argument and now I'm being ghosted. I guess I'll just have to wait it out and focus on my own shit. Hold on. So she's your girlfriend and she's ghosting you. How old are you? How old is she? That's weird, man. First of all, oh, Israel, thank you, my man, for the generous donation. Let's get it. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, so listen, man. Um, I fights happen in relationships all the time, super normal. But a relationship partner should never ignore you for more than half a day. Let's say a day. Let's say a day. If my girlfriend doesn't want to talk to me for more than a day, so 2 nights have gone by and she doesn't want to pick up the phone, there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. It's over, done. You can't be with someone that can just abuse you like that and cut you off like that. That's manipulation, though, man. So also, like, dude, it happens all the time. When you spend the weekend together and then in the end, you're tired of each other, you're just exhausted energy wise, and that's when arguments happen. So less is more. Don't spend all your time together. Do your own thing. Trust me, freedom is the way. You're welcome, a chimp. I got you, buddy. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, though, for that advice. Lois, do not stay in a relationship if you're unhappy. I was married 14 years, now single 20 years. I have not met anyone I click with. Lois, salute to you for not being a follower and for actually having the goddamn balls to stand on your own too, regardless of society's sentiment that if you're not in a relationship, you're broken. You are a very smart woman, and I respect you a lot for that. All right. 20 people, guys. I am here. This is not a green screen. The Viking is coming at you live and direct. We're 22 minutes in. So ask me anything that you want to know. Ask me anything that you need guidance on. I am here to give you all of my love. Israel, brother, I've been in Belgium. I saw a lot of beautiful women. Yeah, sure, man. There's beautiful women everywhere. Every single country in the world, trust me. Me personally, don't get offended now. Don't get all crazy on me. My personal opinion, not a fact, just my perspective. I'm not that into Belgian women. The last Belgian girl I dated was when I was 16. That's about 60 years ago. Yeah, no, it's I don't know. It's just not my thing, man. I tend to maybe it's because you're different people in different languages. That's a real thing. And I think that my English form is my purest being. Like I think in English, believe it or not, even though I'm raised in Dutch but I feel like in English I'm able to express myself in my purest form. And language carries a lot of culture and weight, and the Dutch language doesn't serve me that well. Try to go to Ukraine. You see model-looking women every 2 seconds. Women are not the goal, my friends. All right? They're not the missing piece to your puzzle. All right? So they're great. They're awesome. They're fun. But, first try to figure out who you are as a person, where you want to go, and what you want to do. And then when you've figured all that out, then you can add someone into your life and expand. Spider Topus, I ain't dating again till a woman knows how to change my mind. You do you, girl. I'm joking, buddy. You do you though. Like honestly, do what you feel like. Bilja. What to do if your partner tells you that you can't see each other because your partner has to take care of his parents 24 a day? It's a difficult situation. Drum rolls. He's probably cheating on you, not taking care of his parents. He doesn't really want to be with you. Otherwise, he would make time for you. Who the hell needs 24 hours of maintenance? Like they need 8 hours of sleep too. Yeah. So the short version is dump that motherfucker. Move on ASAP. There's about 3-4 billion men for you to pick from. You really shouldn't spend your time, energy, your precious youth on someone who is preoccupied. So just move on. Don't second guess it. This is the best advice somebody will give you this motherfucking week. I stand on it. Dump him. Get him out. Do you have brothers and sisters? Yes, one brother, one sister, both older, both engineers, both smart as hell. So what did we learn from that? Don't get a third kid, because you might end up being a deformed YouTuber who's screaming on a Monday afternoon to his camera. Shout out to my brother and sister, man. Amazing people. Role models. Did you get the vaccine? Yes, I did. Why? Because I trust science and because I just don't want to be open to the idea that this is all a ploy to control us and kill us off. Because that's the thing. I'm not going to get into the whole anti-vax thing, but if you're not getting the vaccine, right, and if you believe that this is something harmful, how do you continue to, participate in mundane activities? How do you continue to go to the supermarket and go to the gym and be like, you know what I'm saying? If that is the world that we're living in, then you should be building a bunker right now. You should be in the trenches, literally. Like I wouldn't be able to, maintain my everyday sanity. Shelly, I'm heartbroken. What to do? Please help. There's nothing you can do. Time heals all wounds. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the emotions. Be grateful that you're still in touch with yourself enough to feel emotions. A lot of people would kill to feel things. Love is a beautiful thing, but you also have to accept you gotta love it when love hurts. It will pass. When you consider everyone in the world, do you think the majority are altruistic and kind, or do you think the majority are selfish and unkind? I think the majority doesn't really think about those things or care. The majority is just on on autopilot, and the majority is selfish yet kind. That's what I would say. Most people are pretty kind, yeah, but they are selfish. How is your chin doing? Will there be further surgeries? No, it's not that good. Like, it looks good on the outside, but as you see, there's like a lot of contraction here that I'm not that happy with. And mainly, eating is harder than ever. Like, I'm having a very hard time eating. I can't open my mouth. I'm going to physiotherapy starting today to try and crack open my mouth more so I can get a wider range of motion. So yeah, eating is an absolute nightmare right now, but at least aesthetically on the outside is looking quite good. Shelly, it's my son. What, you're heartbroken because you're a son? I don't get it. I never got it myself. My testosterone levels have declined from 800 to 506 from 18 to 23. 506 is pretty good though, still. I notice increasing difficulty in my physical maintenance, let alone progress. Should I consider exogenous test? Go get a test, but don't be too quick to jump on TRT, which means testosterone replacement therapy. I'm sure you're aware. I would wait off with that as long as I could. Like I'm saying, man, 500 is still a very good level. I eat insanely healthy every day. I'm scared for him. So many school suicides. Shelly, but if you are in touch with your son, if you communicate with your son, there's no reason to be scared at all. Like, you will know what's going on in his life. I doubt you would eat a steak at the moment. I can't eat a steak. How good is your German compared to your English? Zero. Ich spreche Deutsch, aber ich konnte nicht sehr gut sprechen. Ich möchte mit Leuten aber etwas sprechen, aber ich konnte nicht sehr gut meine Gedankengang in Worten sagen. Not that good. Finally made it to a live. Nature lover, welcome to the party. We're getting it in over here, girl. Got the club going up on a Monday. You can increase testosterone naturally sometimes. Yes, eat healthy, take care of your body, man. Take your multivitamins. Spider Topus. Never be desperate with relationships is all I gotta say. I've learned that the hard way. Just let people find attraction to you. If it happens, it happens. You're right. 8-year-old son diagnosed with depression. Shelly, talk to him. Find out where the root of the root of the depression lies. All right. Let me send you my email. Help you with that in a professional context. This is my email, Shelly. If you want to consider it, send me an email. But yes, definitely, there's many things that you can do with your son to fix that. What's up, Yannick? I'm all good, buddy. Shelly, your best bet is to take your son to see a good psychologist. Yeah, but I have been to psychologists myself, and many of them just suck. They don't know what you're doing. They don't have that intangible skill that you need. They just follow the book and ask stupid questions, and yeah, that's my opinion. Any advice on meeting people after college and working full time? Sure, then go to meetups. There's an app called Meetup. Use that. It's very effective. It's not focused on sex and hooking up. It's just to meet other cool people, and just get into activities like join. Get away from the nightlife and get into the daytime life and the evening life, where you go to you join sports clubs, things like that. How was Legacy? It was good. Good festival. I liked it. Dido, I'm looking for the right therapist coach in my area. Hard to find, very small budget because working full time is too difficult now. Well, Dedra, like I said, I offer coaching services. So if you want to send me an email, tell me the budget you have, and we can see if we can make it work. But I'm probably a lot cheaper than most official therapists. Are you familiar with alkaline foods versus acidic foods? Yes. Do you like the town that you live in? I mean, it's a town where I grew up, so I like it, but it's not perfect. Far from it. And I'm definitely kind of itching to start traveling again, start traveling the world and go crazy. It's year 12, school pressure. I will email you. Give me an email. Send me an email. Give me an email. It's weird. Yeah, so the town that I live in is, I like it, but it's not that special. You like shades of teal, it's relaxing. Years for your consistency and helping people. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. What do you mean teal? Is this teal? Is it the walls and I don't know. I'm gonna head out. Keep up the good work. The world can use a voice and influence such as yours. If there ever is a God out there, you're doing his work. Whoa. You're giving me too much credit, but thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Yeah, I gotta get physiotherapy. He's literally gonna pull my jaw down. So what he does is he puts me on my back, and then he's gonna pull this thing down. It is excruciating pain. That's why I haven't been doing it, because I don't want to do it. But I've gotten to a point where I can barely fit a spoon in there. This is the widest I can open my mouth. Like, like, that's literally all I can fit in there is this finger. So imagine how hard it is for me to eat. Very hard. How to help a very shy person talk to you or other people in general? Um, Make them feel comfortable. Put them in a context where they feel comfortable, where they feel like it's okay to be themselves, and go from there. Do you like European castles? Sure. I think there should be courses on personal psychology and finance in the schooling system. Yeah. Do you think the West is in decline? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I wish you all the best. Appreciate that, man. I really appreciate your support, your attention, your input to the channel, per usual. Taylicious, shout out to Romania. I love Romania. Good people out there. I don't know if you remember, I told some time ago, broke my arm a year ago. 30 was so bad, I was running in the toilet or felt vomit when I first stretched it. Still had no full motion, but not long ago.